What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're taking a look at a game called Cultist Simulator, which is made by some of the people that did Sunless Sea, and then some of the BioWare writers, I guess, which kind of, given the names that were attached to this project, I was like, that sounds actually pretty interesting. The point of the game is that you play, it's essentially a card game where you're trying to keep your cult under wraps without getting caught by the police. So if you're into like Cthulhu type stuff, or Sunless Sea, Sunless Skies, Fallen London, any of those sorts of things, this may be one of those games that you would probably want to check out, and I'll have it down in the description for you when this video goes live. Aside from that, let's go ahead and dive in. We'll see what this game's got going on for it. Hopefully, I don't know, it's a card game, man. They gotta make sure they teach me how to play properly first before we go on in, but I'm sure it'll be okay. There we go. Sorry, I had to resize the UI. It looked like it started on out. So we've got over here, we've got menial employment, a precarious position as a hospital porter. Miserable, but it's all you can find right now. We've also got work, earn a living, or practice the invisible arts. And it looks like I can take my job right there. Another shift mopping the darkened hallways, delivering posts to hollow-eyed invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. So let's go ahead and do our job, I guess. So there it is. We're doing our job. Hooray for us. We'll go normal speed real fast so that the game gets moving. I think I'm going to make the UI ever so slightly larger, too. Although I think those cards stay the same size. But I want the UI to be nice and big. So I got bad eyesight in real life. I got really bad eyesight. Y'all don't even know. My left eye is just... My left eye is like a hitchhiker. It's just hanging on for dear life. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require... Hold on, I gotta read that a little better. Oh, there's actually shading in that direction. Okay, I'll drag this down to here then so I can see it a little bit better. We won't require your services any longer, he says. Here, it's your last payment. I've lost my job. At least now I have a little time to rest and my health improves. So what did I get? I got funds. Okay, the game is still running right now. Is that funds as well? I got funds and I got health. Okay. Practice the living or practice... Or I'm sorry, I could recall my dreams. So I could do the invisible arts... Or earn a living or practice the invisible arts. What is this right here? The time passes. I need funds to live, but perhaps this recent upset in my circumstances is a secret blessing. Is there something to my dreams? There is a change in the air. And so that's going to be over in 60 seconds. This is my body. There are other bodies, but this one is mine, and my mind needs it as a fungus needs soil. With enough vitality, you will gain more health. What is that right there? So aspect. Brain and heart, hand or eye. Most of us are born with them. And then this right here is ingredient, fuel, ointment, pigment, patience. All are consumed in time. Aspect, the restless heart, the relentless heart beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. The heart is the principle that... I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense in this game. So can I drag and drop that like down into my health pool? Or does that not even matter? Is it just like a thing that I have extra of? Enough to support me for a little while in adequate comfort. Okay. I can click to name myself. We are going to be... Beelzebul. There we go. We will be Beelzebul, the greatest cultist that ever lived. What is this right here? What does this do? I have one fund, I have one health, and I don't know what that is right there. But it says that I can recall my dreams. It began when I spoke to the old man in the hospital, and he knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is the cobalt light in my dreams? Also, why was the sound so low? Sorry, I had to turn the sound was turned off by default. I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever started the game, and the sound was all the way down. I was like, it feels weird that this game doesn't have sound effects right now. Like, all I can hear is the sound of my own voice, and it's creeping me out. Okay, we can collect this. So we've got contentment. I'm happy, I think. Contentment defends against dread, but contentment doesn't last. We also have passion. Dull minds are never either intuitive or mathematical. With enough glimmering, you can study to gain more passion. What is glimmering? This is definitely a game by Fallen London. It definitely feels like a game from that nebulous, that nebula, I guess. It still feels... I'm going to collect those, I suppose. Rest. Reconsider your priorities or risk yourself in the exploration of the kingdoms of sleep. I can put passion right there. I know this dream. A road crests a hilltop and the air is silver bright. Yeah, go ahead and do it. What's the worst that can happen? I'm openly dream wandering in the Cthulhu mythos. What is the worst that could possibly happen? It's not like anything bad hides in your dreams, right? We'll see what happens with that and we'll see what we pull out. I wonder if I could have put contentment in there too. It doesn't look like it's still open once you start off, but it seems to be doing okay. I guess we'll go ahead and fast forward. How much money does it cost me to exist? Is there like a day cycle to this game? Like a day and night cycle? Or like when is it going to take my money away? Like I'm an adult. I know how adult life works. You earn money, and what happens is some guy comes along and then he takes your money from you. That's how real life works, is that everything you earn, somebody comes along and takes a piece. Rumpled fields, the wink of a river, a tingling chill. Okay, did we unlock anything from that? What is this? A letter from a solicitor. The old man at the hospital, the one I dream of, has named me in his will. I will hear more soon. Okay. Let's see here. Time. The sundial's shadow passes. I must have funds to live or I will become ill. Oh, so see, that's exactly how it works. Every 60 seconds, I gotta earn money. Alright. I can use a health card to work. Backbreaking work for meager pay. Is this the best that I can do? I wonder if I could have used my passions card for that. I guess I'll wait and see what happens when this dream finishes off. Like, we've got like 30 seconds until we come into like whatever this inheritance thing is. I like the pacing of the game. I like how it's real time, but it's like a card game and you gotta play around with things. Tonight, I will dream of a museum. Okay. My emotions are running higher than usual. There'll be things I'll never understand, and those things will always be precious, but now I am closer to them. So we use glimmering to study or gain passion. It lasts only 60 seconds. Okay, and then what is this? Passion? My passions burn low. This card can't be used, but it will recover after 60 seconds. Okay, so I get my passion back, too. So passion is like a resource that I use to study things. Alright, I guess that makes sense. I'm not trying to do labor right now. Go ahead and pause up. Did anything happen here? In the display cases of the Impossible Museum, I always see an apple, white as snow and hard as marble, a golden beetle in a stern box, a coy geometry awaiting my touch, a black envelope bursting with spring, a brass opera box for instruments for record a measure, a storm in a tin. I always wake before I see the aisle's end. Okay, well, I've got glimmering now. Can I dream with glimmering? I can't put that there. This card must have one of these aspects. Ability, funds, way, ill health, or desire. So I've exhausted passion. That has ability, so I could use my health to dream, it looks like. Okay. And then what goes into here? Needs ability, job, lore, right, or desire in order to work. Okay. That makes sense now. It's all starting to come together. It's all just matching symbols and making sure that the card has the thing on it. What I would like to see, though, is that the cards be a little bit bigger. And then I'd like for the cards... I don't know. I have bad eyesight. I guess I could zoom in. But what I'd like is for the cards, so you don't have to click them, to have some indication of what they are. Like, so these symbols, I would like it if they were next to the card or they were on the card somewhere so that you know what you're working with. Now, obviously, this is my first playthrough, so I'm not ultra familiar with how everything works. But, that being said, it's nice to have more information in a game like this. I guess I'll use my health to go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's go do back-breaking labor, because it's going to take 60 seconds. And we'll find out what happens right there. We're about to come into like a will or something like that on this side, so... Let's see. The old man has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, and metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, there is fuel for my reason. So we've got a bequest, we've got funds, and we've got reason. Okay, we'll take all of those so we can study to unlock books and other treasures. I can use reason to do that, so read whatever is at hand. The world is awash with printed words. Even the newspapers can name knowledge sometimes. Alright, let's use our reason to study for a little bit. And this comes back after 30 seconds. Okay, good. And then the bequest. A package of peculiar papers from my correspondence executor. I must study it using passion or reason. Okay, that's fine. I'll wait for passion to come up. I will wait for passion. I can also dream if I really want to. But we've got like a lot of stuff going on right now. Can I dream with glimmering? What is that? Advancement. Can you dream with glimmering? I don't think you can. I think I tried this already. Yeah, it has to be an ability, funds, way, health, or desire. Alright, that's fine. We'll wait it out then and we'll see what happens here. I'm already studying and doing some other little things. And so there's that. It's going to autoplay. Oh, it gave me 9 funds. I thought that I only had 1 funds. So that's pretty good. Man, we're living that dream right now. We got that money. How do I move a whole stack? Can I control click it? Can I out click it? I don't know how I move a whole stack. Maybe it's fixed. So on this side, I can reconsider. I gotta wait for passion to be up, I think. But passion will work. Let's save passion for a minute, because we're supposed to study this bequest right here. And so the day is done and so am I, but I've earned my pay. My health is now fatigued. Vitality, exercise, or something rare has invigorated me. Vitality can be used with study to gain health. It lasts 3 minutes if unused. Okay. So we've got fatigued health right now. This card can't be used, but it'll recover after 60 seconds. I can recover faster by dreaming. Alright. And so if I use my vitality to study, okay, I can use my vitality to study. I've got passion, and can I dream with my passions? If I dream right now, it'll get rid of my fatigue card right there, which I don't know how that's going to affect things in the future, but I assume it's going to be relevant. This right here is working. I can use my passion to work, I assume. I used to paint. I could paint those sites I half remember from my dreams. I might sell something, but I probably won't. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Passion card comes back after 60 seconds anyways, so why stress about it? Let's go ahead and keep things kicked off and moving. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough money for the future. I'm paranoid, man. There's a difference between, like, if I was, like, 21 and playing this game, I'd be like, blow all my money. I gotta get myself a dream Maserati. Like, but now, as, like, a 31-year-old dude, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I gotta save for the future. I must deprive myself of happiness in order so I don't starve later. Like, that's the hard thing about learning, man, in life. The words contain knowledge, and now I contain it. It is a little like theft, and a little like feasting, and a little like the progress of an infectious disease. It's a little like saying a little like too much is what it is. So we have erudition. I've learnt a great ideal lately. I may be close to advancement. Erudition can be used with study to gain reason. It lasts only 3 minutes if unused. We also got our reason card back right there, which is great. Use erudition to study one more time. Oh, I need more erudition in order to make that work. Oh. So that increases my stat right there, I would assume. The eye wide open one right there, I can increase my reasoning ability. Okay. That makes sense. Let's say that I study, and I use reason again. Maybe I'll get another erudition card if I time this right. I may be able to get the 2 erudition cards I need in order to raise my awareness or my reason or whatever that is right there up to the next level. It might work. It might not work. But hey, this seems like one of those games where you're supposed to play around with things and just kind of take it as it goes. This doesn't seem like one of those games that you're supposed to win on the first run. And so that takes funds, and that really doesn't do anything aside from just suck up my money. That's like a hard timer on me playing the game. Oh, we got a new thing over here. What is this? Dark days. I must be careful not to let the doubts creep in. Dread may provoke full-fledged despair. Glimmering is not up yet. I can't use vitality on that. I can't use erudition on it. What is this? Grabs a card to fill its void. Oh, it is the empty space which makes the bowl useful. Lao Tzu. Okay. So I'm having bleak thoughts and I'm depressed right now, and it's probably going to try to suck up one of my positive cards when that cooldown ends, I think. That's sort of what I'm leaning towards. I could use my vitality to dream. Can I use erudition to dream? I cannot. Alright, well my health is coming back pretty soon. It's not like totally stuck just yet. I'm going to start moving around the stuff that has timers on it, and we're going to keep that in a different row so that I can keep track of it a little bit better. Our fatigue has gone away, and so now we have health and vitality, which means that technically, I don't know what that's going to grab. I do like the way it lights up all the stuff you can use when you pick up the card. That's good. Rest and reconsider your priorities or risk yourself in the exploration of the kingdoms of sleep. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll dream a little bit. We don't have any fatigue right now, so I don't really see the point in doing that, but I'm just playing around with ideas. This over here, you've finished a painting to the excitement of absolutely no one but you. Sometimes painting will give you glimmering. Study them to unlock more advanced painting options. Okay, so our exhaustion, our passion is exhausted. We've got 2 glimmerings right here. Our study is almost done. The words contain knowledge, and now I contain it. So this time around, we've got more reason. So we got our reason back, and we got our erudition back. How long does our erudition have on it? About 2 minutes. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to study my glimmering. So there it is. The tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. If I spend time studying what I've learnt, I could increase my passion and gain a skill. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Skills sound good in this life. They sound like something that might be vaguely useful. That's going to suck up a card in just a minute, so I was hoping that would be like less than 15 seconds. But I guess we'll find out. We've saved our game right now. This is a pretty cool little title. I like this. I'm having fun with it. I actually really am into this right now. I'm feeling that pull where I want to play it more, and that's pretty random. Like, it's a simple game graphically, but as far as the strings attached and the way that the game actually flows, I like its construction. The wolf despair prowls everywhere. No dread empowers this despair. It's over for now. We got a fleeting memory. What does this do? A moment in time, and another moment it'll be gone. So I've got secret histories, I've got moth, and I've got influence. Can I use that on anything? It doesn't look like I can, actually. So I can't use the fleeting memory to do like a painting or anything like that. That'll be done in 25 seconds. We're actively dreaming right now while at the same time studying. That's the type of multitasking that I can really support right there. That's the sort of multitasking that gets the butter churned. We're going to be costing ourselves money pretty shortly, so we'll probably want to find a way to make some cash very soon. But I assume by leveling up my trade skill, which is a painter, I'll get better at things. What is that? Whenever the principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Okay, sounds good. This right here, sleep is a long, dark ocean, but sometimes when we reach the farther shore, there is a lamplight. I found contentment. I'm happy, I think. Contentment defends against dread, but contentment doesn't last. So that's got the aspect of lantern and the aspect of heart. We'll take both of those cards. I'm going to reorganize very rapidly. And I don't know what to use contentment on. It doesn't look like I can use it on anything right now. I can't use that on anything. Everything else is used up as of right now. Oof, there it goes. It burned up. Bye-bye. It's nice knowing you, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and put those cards in that slot over there, too. So on this side, there are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. I've gained passion, but it'll be more difficult to get it next time. So I've got a vivid imagination now. A vivid imagination. My daydreams sometimes outpace my dreams. I can use this with work to paint or with study and for glimmering to gain more passion. That's going to be tough to get that much glimmering. That's going to be rough. Alright, we'll take that though because that gives me a way to work without burning up my passion, which is good. And so I'll go with a vivid imagination. Actually, I should probably work on this bequest. A package. Yeah, let's go ahead and study it. We will study the bequest. And so my approach, unlock books and other treasures. I can't use that right now. I could use passion on it. I can use reason on it. Let's use reason on it. Examine the bequest employing reason. That sounds like probably the best way to hit it. I'll examine each item with meticulous care. Okay. Over here I can dream or I can work. So art or bread. This might be a living. Add passion to make distinctive paintings. Add mystique and especially notoriety to attract attention and make more money. Be careful, if you use notoriety, exhibiting paintings will keep you in the public eye. Oh, I should have used my erudition right there. That was stupid. We should still have time, I think. Unless it can burn up while it's actually in there. So I can't put money right there. I can put passion in there, though. Let's do it. Let's use up all of our passion and see what happens. It's 20 seconds to get that done. Hopefully we'll get something good out of it. I just used up pretty much all of my resources in order to make this happen, so... little concerning. I kind of want to use my vitality, though, too, but I think that getting my knowledge up... that took my passion up by 2 levels, actually. I was at 0, and now I'm at 2, so that worked out pretty well. On this side, I could spend money on better paints, or perhaps I could find more exotic pigments. Yeah, I guess go buy paints. So that right there, we've got a vitality out. So I have 2 vitalities. I can study health or something like that in order to get better. Or like I can dream about it or something like that, can't I? So I can't dream with vitality. What is that? Exotic cravings. What hunger is driving me? I don't know. What hunger is driving you, my dude? I honestly don't know. You would have to figure that out for yourself. My correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the wood, the hours, the glory. They know secrets beneath time and the skin of the world. A new curiosity is burning in me. There is a note here, directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. So we got reason. We got notes on a possible collaborator. Directions to Moorlands. We've got a temptation for enlightenment. We've got the Watchman's secret. So what is this right here? It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. This card allows you to win an enlightenment victory if you upgrade it far enough. Dreaming about it might advance it or change it. Okay. Directions to Moorlands. Cryptic directions to an obscure address of a certain moorland. A dealer in a rare sort of book. Okay. My correspondent had recorded his observations of me. He believed I had potential. He recorded his observations of someone else too. With time and study, perhaps I can find that person. And then a Watchman's secret. It has been expressed like this. Each hour has its color, but color exists only where there is light. So I can study that. I can study that. That's for study. And that is for dreaming. Let's study erudition, so that I don't lose the card. Yeah, let's increase our reason score for right now. And we'll start that right this second so that gets done. I'm going to miss out on vitality, which is a bummer, but I can get that back by dreaming, so I might as well get the dream going right now. So we'll try to get a second vitality card so that maybe we can upgrade that in the future and have our health up a little higher. That hunger glows in my brain. Hunger for the knowledge the invisible arts might bring. Wait, that just ate up that's my victory condition, though, I think. I may seek immortality and enlightenment in the hour called the Watchman. His touch brings peculiar appetites and marks. Or maybe, I don't know what that was. I'll be square. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. I see the mistakes, but I can also see the end. Okay, well, at some point, we'll probably make money or something, hopefully. The Watchman, who is the door in the eye, waits in my dreams. If I learn the lantern lore, I dream of this temptation. I can advance my purpose. The need gnaws at me. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. What does restlessness do? A restless longing has me. I feel that I want to do something, but what exactly? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. There goes one of our vitalities. Man, this is taking a while. I'm burning up resource cards left and right. My recent work is considered significant. I may yet earn a living from this, but nothing is certain. So our passion is exhausted. Our passion's exhausted. Vivid imagination we get back. We got Mystique. They remember who I am. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can't use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look harder. So we got a bunch of Mystique. We got some contentment. We got 2 funds. Good. That'll keep us playing the game a little bit longer. So as far as work goes, so I have Mystique. My passions are exhausted. Can I stack these since they have the exact same duration? No. Alright, well, my passions are exhausted, so they'll come back pretty soon. I am restless. Can I use restlessness to work? I can place some of those Mystiques right there. And I'm just curious to see what'll happen, so... It said that hunters are going to come and find me if I use too much Mystique as part of my work. But I'm going to do it anyways because it's a game, and I want to find out what happens if you use too much Mystique. I'm going to be a mysterious artist, making paintings that seem to crawl off the easel. Things that make you wonder in the middle of the night if they're moving even when you're not looking. That's that kind of dark shit, man. That's that nasty shit right there. I could spend money, or perhaps I could find... Can I use restlessness on that? No. I can't use reason on it. I can't use mystique on it. And I can't use contentment on it. Must have pigment or funds. Okay, we'll stack some money and do it, I guess. We made money last time, so maybe we'll make money this time, too. What is that? The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple behind the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Fascination may provoke visions. Okay. That seems a little worrisome, but our study period is over, so that's good. My mind, the library. I've gained reason. It'll be harder to get it next time. So I've got a scholarship skill, and I've gained a point of reason. I think. Have I? Yeah, I've got 2 reason right there. So these are actually just representations of how many of that particular attribute card you have on the deck. Okay. It's interesting how the game expands and gets wider over time, but this is Cultist Simulator. If you guys wanted to get it for yourself, I got a link for you down below. The game is currently being developed, but it comes out, I think, on the 31st, although you would want to double check that. I'm not very good at my job. But anyways, if you like this video, leave a like on it. It helps out more than you know. Aside from that, my name is Splattercat. I'm a variety content producer who makes all kinds of random gameplay impressions for indie games to sift through the piles so that you don't have to, so that you can save your time and your money to find out if a game is worth it. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in, and hi-do, everybody.